Tassie Encounters Moments on Faith FM, and we're coming to you from Tasmania, right across Australia. Each weekday at 9 a.m, you can hear what the Bible says about past, current and future events. You can learn how to study the Bible more effectively. You can get to know who God is, why we're here and where we're going. And you can experience personal encounters with Jesus. I'm your host, Jason Cook, and today we have Carmelina Bocchino and Lucy Smith joining us in the studio. Welcome, Carmelina and Lucy.
Hello.
It's great to have you here today. And first time for Lucy.
It is.
Now, why aren't I hearing you? There's something not quite working with the microphone. Maybe I'll have to get that sorted out in a moment. I think I had the wrong slider up. Is that better?
I think so.
I've got you now. There we go.
Hello,
I'm
everyone.
hearing you. Carmelina.
Yes, hi.
It's been a little while since you've been on the air with us.
Yes, I missed you guys.
Well, I've missed you a lot. I think I've missed you more than you've missed me.
Oh, don't say that. I've
Because,
missed you guys very much.
It was so good to have you as a helper on our program. So, great to have you here. But today we're not here for the purposes of you're not here for the purposes of hosting a program.
No.
You're here to talk about something exciting.
Yes.
So, and we're going to be talking about this all week. So tune in each day this week. We've got some goodies for you, and we'll talk more about that as we go on. But Carmelina and Lucy, you have recently released a book, a children's book.
Yes.
That's very true. We have.
How long ago?
It launched in January.
Yes, in January.
19th of January. I think it was a significant date for a few people because a lot of things happened that day. But yes, that was the official day of our launch for our picture book.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Now, I want to, before we get into the book a little bit more, just tell us a snippet about yourself. Now, some people probably already know about you, Carmelina, but in terms of, who you are you? Give us a 30-second summary of who you are.
Okay.
And Lucy, I'll ask you to do the same thing as well.
Okay, well, my name is Carmelina. I'm from Tasmania. Hobart is my main place. And I used to work here at Faith FM, but actually academically I'm a scientist. And during one of the times I was a scientist, I also do writing, and I wrote this story we're about to talk about a bit today. I have a multitude of hobbies that will take too long to list. I'm currently working as a scientist again. And so, I love board games and reading and writing. That's me.
Awesome. How about you, Lucy? Give us a 30-second summary of who you are.
30 seconds. Okay. So I am Lucy Smith. I grew up in Hobart, Tasmania. Mum's from New South Wales, Dad's from England. So if I sound a bit funny, it's not my fault. I studied a Bachelor of Fine Arts at UTAS, the University of Tasmania. In that, I discovered that I really loved the idea of communicating stories. And I've always had a love for the natural world and particularly animals. And this is a big passion for me that I want to share. I became a Christian through a youth group. So this became a big part of my teenage years. And it's been something that's been
sort of shaped who you are a little bit.
Shaped who I am, always in the background. And I'm still currently a youth group leader as well. So I love talking to young people about Christianity as well.
Well, that's a good thing. And, of course, through this book, I know Carmelina's done, I think, most of the textual writing, but you're still communicating with young people. This is a children's book. Tell us, both of you, if you can tell us a little bit about the book itself that we're going to be talking about this week. What's it called? What's the main sort of ideas in the book? And who did what?
Okay, so this book is titled Bird and Whale. I wrote the manuscript, and I actually wrote it as a poem more than a story, so I don't really call it a story. And we like to describe it as a scientific analysis or a scientific comparison of birds and whales, both anatomically but also like where they live and what they like to do. Like, do they like to dance? Do they like to sing? They have families. And other things we like to talk about is the overall moral of this story, which is we are a lot more alike than we are different. Or there's a lot more that relates us than what sets us apart.
Okay. Now, the book itself is not explicitly a Christian book, but it puts forward some good values.
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome.
Yes.
How can somebody get a copy of this book? And even though we're not going to be talking a lot about the content, but how can somebody get a copy if they are interested?
If they are interested, they can get to, they can find my website as well, Lucy C. Smith.
That's C with a like C for cat, not S-E-E or S-E-A.
Yes, lucycsmith.com.au.
Okay.
You can also find my Instagram as well, Lucy C S Art.
So it sounds like you're the marketing person in the team, is that right?
I also have it on my Instagram too, but Lucy does. She's already had an established website with products and awesome stuff on there. So if you do go and check out our book, be sure to have a look around. There's other stuff you can have a look at as well.
Awesome.
Of course. Even if you email us, that works too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Lucy
that's
also has
lucycsmith.com.au.
Yes.
And
sorry, I was just going to
search for what's your Instagram handle?
It's Love Carmi X. So LUVCARMI.X, and that's my Instagram.
Awesome. No worries. Were you going to say something else?
Yeah, I was going to do one quick plug. Lucy also has a market on Sunday mornings at Richmond. If you would like to, if you're in Tasmania and would like to check it out there.
Okay.
Thanks.
So how did you get to know each other?
Oh, right.
How did you first get to know each other? Or how did you first meet each other?
Ripen
camp. It was a youth camp in high school, and I think we were both. Oh, you're older than me, so I was in grade 8, I think. Or
you
grade
were in
9.
grade 9. I was in grade 10.
Yes. So that was the first time we crossed paths, but we didn't talk to each other.
Well, we talked to each other once that camp, and then we met each other at college.
Yes,
that's year 11 and 12 for Tasmania.
Yes, Rosny College. I think we met each other briefly in a hallway.
Yeah, just in the hallway.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, hey, it's you. Yes, I remember your face.
I recognise you.
Yeah.
And then after that, nothing to do with each other until I met your mother at work. And she was my colleague and was so adamant I knew Lucy. And I said, I don't. Who's Lucy?
It's a school of over 1,000 people, just to give you some context.
Yeah. And I said, oh, this is not long after I'd written the actual manuscript of this book. And I said, how is Lucy? To Barb. Shout out to Barb. We love you.
Hi,
and
Mom.
And she said, oh, she wants to be a children's book illustrator. And I went, oh, how convenient.
So this is when you'd already sort of written the story and you needed an illustrator.
I did. I had written the poem and I was looking at it and I was kind of going, I can see this potentially becoming something. And it was one of the first times I'd written a poem and I thought I could actually picture an end product. So I was kind of in the start of looking around as well. Who could I approach to be an illustrator? And again, I've never done any of this before. Lucy was one of the best run-ins encounters that I had because she had done illustrations and been in the business for a while. So it was really, really useful.
So you just briefly knew each other, not deeply knew each other, but somehow the connection through, was it your mum?
Yes, my mum.
That put you back in touch with each other.
Yes.
How did timing sort of work with all of this? Do you think it was just coincidence or do you think something more was going on?
Well, I can say for me, I was just finishing up university at that point and I was looking for a story to do. I didn't have any of my own stories ready at that point, and Carmelina came into the picture at a very good time. I was ready to
You were ready
give
to go.
Give illustration and go. And I was very keen to get into it.
Awesome. What about you, Carmelina?
I think timing was good for us as well because I was working. I was one of the workers in the lab, didn't see the sun. And so having this little thing on the side gave us a bit of hope that I could start something else as a career in addition to being a scientist. And I will also say it was right before COVID that all of this happened. So we both got stranded in Tasmania. So the perfect timing of us to have those times to just get together and start this project was actually fell into place really well.
So that was how sort of, I guess, the process began of putting the book together. But you've had an idea for a long time, Carmelina, and you've had some different paths on the way. Have you ever felt a bit frustrated about how things have been going or the direction or the timing of things? Or have you ever had any real challenges in timing? Because we're sort of, I guess, connecting this today. You know, was it God's timing to bring you two together at that time? And what would have happened if other things in your life didn't happen so that this moment could have happened?
Well, a few things actually, because when I first came up with this idea, I was working somewhere else. I was working in a different lab and I was far away from the Royal, far away from Barb. And when I had it ready, I didn't have it ready until I had changed to a different lab. And I remember around that time, I was applying to many different jobs and many different places. So I could have ended up anywhere. And so God's timing was definitely perfect in this situation.
So he basically arranged things so that you were in that lab at that time with Lucy's mum.
It just so happened me and Lucy's mum got along really well and she wanted to talk about her daughter. And so, God's hand was definitely in it and I could have ended up anywhere. But, the Lord provided in that timing.
I think there's a verse in the Bible that talks about timing.
Yes, Ecclesiastes 3:11. We have it here, and it says, "He has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the human heart, yet no one can fathom what God has done from the beginning to end."
It's amazing, isn't it, how God works? And sometimes we try to control our life and our timing of things, but I think when we try to control things, often we mess things up.
Yes.
But, we've got some giveaways this week. And, in fact, at the end of the week, we're going to be giving away a copy of your book to one listener only. And in order to get the book, this is the special book. We've got a daily book that you can claim as well. But this special book, which is called... Did we tell people what it was called?
Yes, I did.
You did.
I
Okay.
said it at the start.
It's called Bird
Professional.
and Whale. It's a beautifully illustrated book and a beautiful story. If you would like to get this book, just the one special copy, you need to note down the titles of our programs each day. And these are the 5 components of the creative journey that we're discussing this week. So make note of them and write them down. And at the end of the week, you can text us in the 5 components of the creative journey. And the first person to come up with those 5 components will get the free book offer. Well, not just the free book offer, but the free book, the special book.
The special book.
The special book. And also we've got some stickers to give away as well. Stickers of the bird. Does the bird have a name?
Well, it's an eastern rosella.
Okay.
And they're completely native to the eastern part of Australia.
Okay.
But we're still working on names.
Okay. And we have a whale sticker as well. So
humpback whale.
text us in why you'd like to have a sticker and we can organise to send that to you. So text us in on our show number 0488 880 891.
This program is made possible by the support of Adventist World Radio.
Our free book offer this week is called Jesus and the Children, and this is a children's story. It's out of the Lost Sheep series. Excuse me. This is by Andrew How do you say that, Carmelina? McDonough. I don't know how to say that. Maybe you can work it out.
McDonough looks right.
Yeah. With big, bright cartoon illustrations, the Lost Sheep series brings the stories and teachings of the Bible to life with a distinctly Aussie sense of humour. This is designed for ages 4 to 8, and the main themes cover things like wisdom, problem-solving, planning, right living, patience, reconciliation, resilience, respect, survival, and teamwork. To claim a copy of that free book, text us in TEM32, TEM for Tassie Encounters Moments, 32 to 0488 880 891. That's 0488 880 891. Well, do join us again tomorrow for the topic that we're going to be talking about is leading. We'd love to have you back with us. This is You Make Everything Beautiful.
Grant me serenity to accept things, the things I cannot change. Grant me the courage, Lord, to change what I can, wisdom to know the difference. In my weakness you can shine, in your strength I can fly. And you make everything, everything beautiful. You make everything, everything new. You make everything, everything beautiful. In its time, in your time, it's beautiful. Grant me serenity, Lord, and patience, for things will take time. Grant me freedom to walk a new path, and let me feel your love. Ooh, in my weakness you can shine, in your strength I can fly. And you make everything, everything beautiful. You make everything, everything new. You make everything, everything beautiful. In its time, in your time, it's beautiful. Lifting open hands to you, my Savior, purify my soul. Knowing you redeem my pain and failure, purify my soul, beautify my soul. And you make everything, everything beautiful. You make everything, everything new. You make everything, everything beautiful. In its time, in your time, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. In its time, in your time, it's beautiful.
This program has been made possible by the support of Adventist World Radio.